Put some smoke in the air, lounging in my leather chair. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Hey, put some smoke in the air. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air, lounging, feeling like a player. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Hey, put some smoke in the air. I'm on this Maduro, if you know me, that's my favorite. Cut it thin, dry pour, inhale the flavor. Sipping on some Weller, feeling real stellar. I don't need a beat, I can rock this a cappella. This is well aged, baby, straight up out the cellar. Only allocated, you gotta be dedicated. 1926 Padron, highly rated. Humidor's full, the temperature's regulated. Grown smoke business, if you know, you know. Kings and monarchs, word up to the homies, oh. Beat cut or punch, as long as the smoke blow. I'ma exhale clouds, sipping on bourbon slow. Private selections, that's what we be testing. No, I ain't flexing, baby, this my profession. Road to perfection, that's what I'm expecting. Anything less than that, I can't mess with. Now put some smoke in the air, lounging in my leather chair. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Hey, put some smoke in the air. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air, lounging, feeling like a player. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Hey, put some smoke in the air.
I need a premium crafted, hand-rolled, all natural Monte Cristo. Today I'm breathing Maduros, please make it robusto. Punching, no cutting. What you smoking on Wednesday's topic of this discussion? Dressed down in the button, we cool like Cadillacs. Drawing in retro hair for.
Hey, what's up? I'm Kyrie, and this is Blunts and Bourbon, the gentleman's vibe, where we have fun in our city, reviewing fine cigars and drinking exceptional bourbon. And we share it right here with you. So I'd like for you to hit that subscribe button. I thank you for tuning in. It's time to buckle up and let's enjoy the ride. We puffin' Cohiba, sippin' on fine bourbon. I don't play for other leader. I'm a grinder, get to working while you moving like a tortoise. I'm more like fast forward. You think it is funny? I get straight to the money while I'm puffin' a Cohiba, sippin' on fine bourbon. Holla at some mamacitas, girl, that outfit fitting perfect, and I got what you deserving. I see it in your eyes. You need some relief, so let's ride. Yo, 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 how's it going, my cigar aficionados? You know who it is. It's your big homie, Kyrie. And this is Blunts and Bourbon, where we enjoy fine cigars and exceptional bourbon. Hey, you got my camera crop funny. Take me out the crop. I was working it over here, my bad. But like I was saying,
how's it going?
We enjoy fine cigars and exceptional bourbon here. And I'm chilling with my homie, Caleb, the mixologist. On this What You're Smoking Wednesday, we putting big smoke in the air here at Sherri's Executive Lounge.
That's right.
You don't have a cigar.
Oh, that's all right. I've been running around.
Yeah, you've been busy, man. You having a busy day. But Caleb is up here. He's going to make something special for us today. If you can't see, he got some little mixology things going on up here on the table. We're going to talk about some stuff that we're going to be mixing today on this bottle share What You're Smoking Wednesday. You see we got some bottles up here. Bring a bottle, share a bottle. Because sharing is caring, right up here at Sherri's Executive Lounge. I got something I want you to try too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've had this before.
Bulleit.
Bulleit.
Nice. Fallen Bond. There you go.
Have you had that one?
Good. Maybe a long time ago. I don't really necessarily recall it as well, but
Oh man, I'm really enjoying this. It's pretty
Nice.
delicious. Pretty. I kind of
Excited
got
to try it?
started a little bit. I'm in pre-gaming because I'm on this Tabernacle and this the Churchill, the big
Okay.
boy. Let's go ahead and show them what we smoking on real quick on this What You Smoking Wednesday. Let's get it cracking. I'm on this Foundation Cigar Company, the Tabernacle, Havana Seed, Connecticut 142. So the wrapper is a Havana Seed, Connecticut, sun-grown Habano.
okay, well,
The binder is San Andreas, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Honduran. The taste is like dark cocoa, cinnamon clove, almond, cashew, and pepper. And when I say they hitting on those notes, you definitely get those notes. It's really delicious. This is my second one I've had. I had not today, but this is my second one I've had, and I had one yesterday and today, and I'm saying, man, that is right on with the description about the tasting.
nice. Would you say it's very peppery? I think as a newer cigar learning individual, pepper really hits me in the palate, and sometimes it might not necessarily.
Too much for you, too much
Yeah.
spice for you. And see, I would say this is more like a. Can we get back on screen? This is more like a I would say more like a white pepper.
Okay,
It's subtle.
Sure, subtle.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
it's not too overbearing with
Nice.
spice,
Okay.
bacon spice kind of.
Bacon spice. Nice.
I'm
Looks
definitely
good.
enjoying it. Definitely enjoying it.
Looks nice.
And my drink of choice, of course, it's the bottle share. So we are sharing bottles. But my drink of choice today was this Bulleit bottled in bond. I've never seen a Bulleit bottled in bond before. This is my first time coming across it. This one right here was from the fall of 2018 distillation season.
Nice. Yeah, it's got some time.
Got some time on it, got a little time on it. And if you see it right there, the Bulleit bottled in bond bourbon, the tasting notes, well, on the nose, it's kind of bold and spicy, kind of fruity, a little fruity. Then on the palate, that toasted oak, maple, nutmeg, and that butterscotch. That is a good description of what you get when you're sipping on this. I'm definitely enjoying it. Enjoying the pairing so far. Just got the foot of my cigar lid. And just got my first sip of this. Well, actually, my second sip. And it's a good
I
combination.
might have to steal some of that here in a second.
Oh, you
Butterscotch is always my soft spot. If it goes butterscotch, I love that profile note. Any brown sugar notes, definitely.
Brown sugar, butterscotch. Yes, I definitely agree. Those are like my favorites when it's hitting the palate.
Solid.
So yeah. So man, we are here at Sherri's Executive Lounge. If you don't know, it's the Bottle Share. Come on down here. We're gonna be here kicking it for a minute, and my guy Caleb is about to definitely do something special for us.
I'm excited.
We're about to get these drinks whipped up. But first, before we make the drink we're gonna make today, bourbon. We always talk about bourbon and how we drink it. We drink it neat most of the time.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we might have an old fashioned or something like that. But most of the time, when we are, putting the puff to palate, like the Puff Brothers say, we drink it neat.
Yeah.
So we can really, experiment with the flavors.
Yeah.
But most ladies don't like to drink their whiskey neat.
Sure.
They want a little mixture with it, some sweetness to it, because they sweet themselves. So, so man, I came up with a thought like, I want to talk about some drinks for the ladies that are made with bourbon or whiskey.
Sure. Yeah.
So I had like 6 different drinks, and the final one is one we're gonna make today, which I think
Definitely.
is the most flavorful and tasteful one for summertime.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and start this list off, the countdown real quick. The first one is the Old Fashioned. You make a good Old Fashioned. The Old Fashioned is a classic cocktail made with whiskey, bourbon or rye, sugars, bitters, and a splash of water. Served in a rocks glass with ice and garnished with an orange peel and a cherry.
My favorite. Definitely one of my favorites. Yeah.
You make a good one, but you put a little twist on yours. How do you make yours?
Certainly. Yeah. To spill the beans on all the passed down generational old fashions. For us, I guess for myself, I enjoy an old fashioned that is not too sweet, but also has complexity. And I want to taste some of that whiskey, but at the same time, as I think of cocktails as like a fine meal, it should all be very collaborative. and it shouldn't necessarily, it shouldn't be very sweet. It shouldn't be very sharp, right? So we have to think of what are we pairing together. In this case, if we're using a whiskey that is very peppery, maybe we want to dial that down a little bit to kind of coerce or to balance the drink out. So with the mentality of balance in a drink, I use cherry juice. So I use very specifically Luxardo cherries.
The dark ones.
Correct, right. And, could you get away with any other cherry? Sure, definitely. However, you lose out a little bit on that density. So something that's big in terms of your old fashioned is mouthfeel. So you want to have a mouthfeel that is silky, as a silky drink being an old fashioned. You want a silky drink. You want some thickness to it, some body to it. So you use some of this cherry juice. You use, instead of just simple syrup, you'll use some heavy 2-to-1 ratio unrefined sugar syrup. So just get some raw sugar.
He's dropping science, y'all.
Get some raw sugar. So for 2 cups of sugar, you'll use 1 cup of water, right? So you want a very thick syrup. You want to just use a bar spoon of both the cherry juice and the syrup. Okay. That's very important. If you're going milliliters, it's 5 milliliters each. And then you add a cherry, of course, because these cherries are some of the best.
Oh, yeah, the best cherries.
And then, of course, your spirit, in this case, either 1.5 or 2 ounces of your bourbon. Generally, I want something a little bit more neutral, maybe slightly sweet for myself. Of course, you can certainly add whatever type of whiskey you like.
A lot of people prefer rye with their old fashions.
Right, yeah, and that's definitely more up and coming. I think I've seen a lot more of that. Same with the Manhattans, right? They'll prefer Manhattans with rye.
Hold on, you jumped the gun. We're going to talk about that drink too.
Definitely,
okay.
all right.
Matter of fact, since he's mentioned it, ain't that number 2? The Manhattan, he said it. So, a Manhattan is a classic cocktail made with whiskey, traditionally rye, sweet vermouth, and bitters, stirred with ice and strained into a chill glass, garnished with a maraschino cherry.
Yeah,
the dark.
Yeah. Yep, same thing. There you go.
Yeah. So, what's your take on the Manhattan?
Oh,
you have your own.
How much time do we have? Definitely. So,
if you can say it in 60 seconds or less.
60 seconds or less. I would say find a vermouth, right, that you really enjoy, that you really like. Because a Manhattan, as it differs from the old fashioned, you want a balance of a little bit more of that vermouth taste. Sometimes people like bitter vermouth, sometimes they like sweet vermouths. So maybe find something that suits you and then use that for your Manhattan. In this case, I use 2 different types of vermouth. I combine an aperitif and a vermouth to equal that 1 portion. So it would be 2 ounces of my bourbon or rye. In this case, I use a high rye. And then I use 1 ounce of the mixture. So it'll be 50% one vermouth, 50% another one. And then 2 dashes of bitters.
Okay.
With a cherry.
With the cherry. Can't forget the cherry. That's very important.
Definitely.
So what we got next? Number 3 is that the mint julep. So the mint julep is a classic bourbon-based cocktail made with bourbon, sugar, mint, and crushed ice. And it's also famously associated with the Kentucky Derby. So around Kentucky Derby season, these drinks really start flying off the shelf.
Yeah, definitely.
So
and really anything with that you start getting the mint or any kind of juice, make sure it's fresh squeezed. Use pretty much fresh ingredients, and you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, mint julep is pretty simple, straightforward. Like you said, as long as your juices and stuff are fresh, your fresh mint, like right I've got over here.
Yeah, we'll get to this. And
you can't go wrong. And then next on the list, as we continue to talk about drinks for the ladies here, we have a whiskey sour, which is a classic cocktail made with whiskey, lemon juice, and a sweetener like simple syrup. Excuse me. Often garnished with a cherry and an orange slice. Now, also, as you can see on that particular photo, they have the egg white on top.
Yep.
And what's your take on that?
Yeah, and I definitely say it's personal preference if you're okay with having egg in your cocktail. We are in the 21st century where we have wide alternatives that you can definitely use that will curate or create that same silky texture. So you can definitely go
What
vegan.
can you do to create that same texture?
So one of the more popular ones is called aquafaba, which is just going to be the juice of I think it's a pea. So it's called aquafaba, and you can use that, though it does impart a small taste to it. There's also fee foam, which is like used like a bitters that you just add a couple dashes, and it'll mimic an egg white, though it won't have that eggy connotation.
I've had a drink with that egg white on there, and I was really impressed with it. It was a blackberry sour.
Sure.
It was actually really good. I had it at Vi. I'm gonna take y'all on that journey once again, but hold on. Before we get to that, we got a couple more drinks we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna get to the drink that Caleb's gonna make today. What's the next one on the list? The Kentucky Mule. This is one of my favorites because it's a refreshing whiskey-based twist on the classic Moscow Mule. You basically are swapping out the vodka for bourbon, and it's finished with that spicy ginger beer, fresh lime juice, and some mint.
Yep.
Or basil.
Emphasis on the fresh. Right?
Fresh, definitely fresh.
It makes a big difference.
And that copper cup too. Putting it in that cup keeps it real cold, so it really tastes good, real refreshing. I enjoy that.
Yeah. So and definitely. So vessels are big. If it looks great, it looks good. You're more than likely to think it's even better.
That's that psychological stuff, huh?
Yeah, it is. You taste first with your eyes.
Hey, there you go. There you go. That's why over here in America, all of our fruits and vegetables are made to look big and colorful.
Yeah, that
instead
too.
of tasty.
Right?
Uh-oh, that might be a whiskey wisdom, y'all. I might have to drop something on y'all.
Whiskey wisdom. Nice. That's a good one.
What we got next on the list, bro? So this is today's drink we're gonna make, the Kentucky Made. It's a remarkably refreshing bourbon-based riff on the classic sour. It combines the rich, sweet notes of bourbon with vibrant, fresh lime, cooling cucumber, and muddled mint. So that is the drink we're gonna be making today, right up in here at Sherri's. The mixologist Caleb is gonna whip that up
excited.
right here live on camera. Let's go ahead and get started with some of that, man. So what's the process? How are we gonna go about this?
Yeah. So as I'm starting to think of what we're doing here, I already realized that I forgot my lime juice, and it's over there. So I'll have to grab that here in a second.
Okay, go ahead, Seth. You go ahead and grab that lime juice real quick.
Solid. Maybe light up again.
I'm about to touch up my cigar. We got C-Note in the building. C-Note is up in the building, y'all. If you don't know, on that saxophone.
It'll be on my backpack, on the pocket, left pocket.
Oh, we got help, y'all.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank you. Sorry I didn't come prepared.
Oh, you came prepared.
So I try to juice everything as fresh as possible. So freshly squeezed. For this drink, the important parts are, well, the more interesting parts I think are the cucumber in specific, right? Here we obviously have two different cucumbers. This is more of just a generic garden cucumber. This is English cucumber.
The English, organic English.
So, and there's a big difference in terms of sensory in how you observe and how you taste and drink, right? The peel on a more garden cucumber is going to be much more durable than an English one. So you want to use the cucumber that maybe is easier on the palate, right? And then also you're looking for no seeds, right? If you go to garden, you might run into large seeds, whereas I believe English are almost always exclusively no seeds,
Seedless.
right? So even in the picture you provided, in the picture that you had earlier, they had cut some slices of cucumber, and then they had to peel the cucumber, and in the middle you could see the seeds.
Yeah,
right?
I saw that. Yeah.
So the slight difference in maybe elevating your cocktail experience is how to pick your ingredients, right?
That makes perfect sense. So instead of seeing those seeds in there, you use that cucumber, and they taste a little bit different too.
They do taste a little bit different, yes. So we'll see how this peels. Nice. And of course, if you want to be fancy, garnish. I didn't bring any toothpicks, so I can't really do it. An easy garnish is usually just a roll. Kind of like think of a fruit roll-up, right? You just roll it. Looks relatively nice. Stick a skewer through it. Place it on your cocktail as just an additional elegance. There you go. And then, of course, whenever it comes to picking your cucumber, you want it. So this one does have a little, well, not really seeds, just the little pith inside. It's not like a garden cucumber, which will have large seeds. can't even see those. So
Yeah.
these are no seeds. These are seeds. I don't know if that works as well here. The other part is the flesh is, of course, much heavier on the garden cucumber. And this, because we're working with a more delicate item, you can actually just put the whole cucumber in there in your shaker if you muddle, and the peel won't impart like a bitterness.
Right.
It's going to be a little bit sweeter. So we'll add a handful of...
My wife gets those kind of cucumbers all the time.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. Just add a handful to those, okay? Now we're gonna use 1 ounce of lemon juice. So everything, of course, this should be measured. We're gonna try to measure or balance that with some sweetness. You can use a simple syrup, or if you would like, you can get creative and use some unrefined sugar just to elevate your experience a little bit. And I think I did bring some of that as well. So we're gonna use 3/4 ounce of that one.
Okay,
and then, of course, in this case, I use Jefferson's for
Jefferson's,
my
you see it right there.
whiskey.
And shout out to Hope.
Yeah, thank you for the music.
Hope. What up, Chris?
Awesome.
C-Note in the building, y'all.
And of course, the last ingredient here is
The fresh mint.
fresh mint, of course. And I used to have a plant leaf or a plant at the shop that I would use. Unfortunately, it was vandalized and it is no longer with us.
Oh man,
So
I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
go get
Dang on
some mint for the
vandals.
stuff. Yeah,
Leave people stuff alone.
that's how it goes sometimes, though, you know. So this is definitely going to be personal preference. How much mint you want, how minty you want it, or how cucumber forward you want it. Put this on the side. Of course, you'll add your ice. Ice last. You want to shake it, step it, pressurize it. I'll try to shake on the sides so you can't just hear a bunch of shaking.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
You want to get it as cold without getting it too watered down. You want to see some condensation on your shakers here. And then, of course, I'm actually going to do strawthorn strainer. We're going to split this.
Oh man,
I don't think I brought enough lemon juice. However, you can at least wrap some of it. And then your garnish can come in a variety of ways. You can garnish with some mint. You can garnish with some cucumber slices. I realize that I'll use this for mine. A lot of folks will use this like a long strand, right? That's a very popular one, though you have to do it before you go cut into your cucumber. But we can try to do one of them here.
yeah, there we go.
Right?
There we go.
Place it on the side. And then, of course, a nice piece of mint. Smack it so you get some,
You gotta
some
smack the
aeration.
mint.
Yep, and I realize that some of this ice melted, but there you have it.
Oh man, look at this, y'all. Pull me out. This is the Kentucky made. Right here. You see it?
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That looks appetizing, huh? We'll see how it turned out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's fire. That's fire. That is fire. Oh my goodness, bro. I found my new drink of the summer, y'all. It's gonna be the Kentucky made. I guess I'm gonna need you to make them for me.
Yeah.
You gave us some good instructions on how to make this.
Very refreshing.
You take, bro. What?
You good?
You like that, Arab? Can we get the lady one?
Yeah, I will. Let's see how much I have. I'll have to get up, get some ice, but I will make it one.
Okay, okay. Yes, the Kentucky made. This is the drink right here. This is good, man.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I know. I'm sure it's very refreshing.
Hold on, you didn't get to taste it.
If you don't mind.
Taste your own drink, man.
It smells great.
Oh man, that's delicious.
Very refreshing.
That's refreshing.
Yeah.
So refreshing.
Especially on a hot, humid day. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, on a hot, humid day, sitting on the porch. while you cooking your barbecue, you got the grill going, got the TV out there on the deck. Yeah, I'm drinking Kentucky Maize, man. Kentucky Maize all day. Oh my goodness. This is fire. I knew you could make it. I knew you could make it. Oh yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Definitely like a day like today. C Note is in the building. Hey, what you finna play for us next, bro? Say it again. You hear it, Christopher Cross Salad? Let's check C Note out real quick, y'all. That's fucking good, bro. That's delicious.
It's pretty good, dude. Yeah, I realized I didn't have that many lemons, but they probably have some.
See if they got some lemons. Coaster. That is fucking delicious. Oh my.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah.
Give it up for C Note, y'all. Give it up for C Note. And we have some talented musicians in our city. C Note, of course, is one of them. We also got the lovely Niama Lene sitting back here chilling, enjoying this What You Smoking Wednesday with us. What you smoking on, Niama? The Saint Eterna. Uh-oh, she getting it in. The Eterna. Oh, but the Eterna Madre? Oh, she on the house smoke by Nayeli. Hey, run that Eterna real quick. If they don't know what it is, let's show them what the Eterna Madre is. It's not in there? It's on the hard drive. Yeah. Hold on, we got it. I appreciate it, though. We need a jug of this shit. The Kentucky Made.
That's dangerous.
It's a very dangerous, delicious drink. Very refreshing. Light on the palate. Perfect for the summertime. I can see me just sitting there with a jug is going.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely an outdoor like picnic or grilling outside. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yep. An easy drinker. I would also say that usually using a well-balanced bourbon will usually help because you're looking for that balance of all the different profiles being cohesive.
That Jefferson's going good with it.
Yeah.
Really
Slightly
is.
sweeter.
What's the proof on that? That's like
This one, I would say
92?
Let's see. Yeah, it's 41.15%. So that'll be 82.3.
82. Man, that's a very low proof, but it has a good flavor to it.
Yeah, I think it's well balanced. So it's an alternative to like say Maker's Mark. Maker's being a more weeded whiskey. This one maybe has a little bit more roundness, though it does come at a slightly higher price point because of it. So, but this Bulleit though, it's pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. It's also an easy drinker.
Oh yeah. What was we gonna show them real quick? The Eterna Madre? Oh.
Maybe for next time.
I'm about to pour me up some more of this though.
Yeah.
We got what? It should be on there, man. The Eterna Madre. E. That's all right.
I'll place this up here. What is this?
That's the Tabernacle. That's today's smoke. It's a Havana Seed, Connecticut. Sun-grown. So it's more like a Habano.
Okay.
Instead of a Pennsylvania broadleaf, it's a Habano, but it's sun-grown, so it really has a really good cocoa-y flavor to it. And then it has that nuttiness to it, like makes it kind of buttery almost. It's good, it's good.
What would you say it pairs well with?
Actually, it's pairing really well with this drink.
Sure.
It's like refreshing to come back to something that's robust and then get a little refreshment on the palate. It's one of those kind of things. Like you're sweet and salty, how you keep going back and forth.
Sure.
It's kind of like that. Robust and refreshing. Robust,
Okay.
So it kind of, this, I would say the cocoa in this kind of dies off because of the drink. The mint, it does something, makes it a more nuttier, creamier smoke.
Okay.
Pepper dies down too. This drink really knocks off the pepper.
Nice. About whiskey-wise, if I were to say pair something neat with it, what would I want to pair with that cigar?
As far as whiskey, I've been going through these, and there's something about the butterscotch on the end of this that actually, let me get some water and refresh my palate real quick. Coming back to that though, with that Bulleit, I think that's a really good combination.
Yeah, the Bulleit has a very long finish, or a fairly long finish. It doesn't have that much of a bite. It's fairly sweet, I would say. Definitely on the butterscotch side. Maybe a little bit of pepper, but not very much. I don't sense a lot of pepper from this, from the Bulleit.
No, it's not too spicy. It's real smooth. I don't get any kind of spice on it, really.
Yeah, no, mostly I think it's just the spice or the kick from the ethanol. Yeah, being a 50% alcohol. I think it's probably what's the most sharp about it, but it's very well balanced.
I think that the ethanol is a little sharpened a little bit, just a type, just slightly. Yeah. But once the air gets to it,
it is out. It's
like, oh my goodness, that's a good drink. That's a good one. For sure. Bulleit, y'all did y'all thing with that one. You know, we mentioned bottle and bond. A lot of people don't know what bottle and bond means. So I have a whiskey wisdom that kind of educates the people about the Bottle and Bond Act. Yeah. That was one of the first consumer protection laws, if you think about it, right here in America. So, real quick, let's run Whiskey Wisdom number 3, talking about the Bottle and Bond Act. Let's go. Yo, how's it going, my cigar and whiskey aficionados? This is Blunts and Bourbon, and I'm your big homie Kyrie with a little bit of whiskey wisdom for you. Did you know that the Bottle and Bond Act was one of the first consumer protection laws here in America? Yeah, it was created to fight against fraud and guarantee the quality of distilled spirits. You see, the law establishes strict guidelines for whiskey labeled bottled and bond. If the whiskey's labeled in bottled and bond, it must be aged for at least 4 years. It must be distilled in one distillery by one distiller within a 6-month time frame. It must also be bottled at 100 proof, and it can't have anything other than water added to it to adjust its strength. You see, prior to the passage of the bottled and bond law, whiskey had all kind of stuff added into it. It was altered. People would add iodine, tobacco spit, just all kind of crap was added to it. So there was a need for quality assurance that popped up so people can guarantee the quality of their whiskey. Now, in order to get the distilleries to participate in this particular law, they were given a tax incentive. Basically, they were allowed to delay the collection of the excise tax on their liquor until after it was aged. So once whiskey was aged, they would pay the tax. So led by Colonel E.H. Taylor, him and a couple other distilleries decided that this was a good law based off the tax incentives and also to guarantee the quality of the whiskey. So they helped to get this passed. And here we are to this day. We're sipping on good bottled and bond whiskey that you can guarantee is going to be what it is. You know, no tobacco spit or nothing in it. So there you have it. A little whiskey wisdom for you. For your big homie Kyrie. And you know, it kind of says you have to sometimes create laws to counteract frauds. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put a little smoke in the air and sip slow. See you next time. Peace.
I've got really into just combining different types of sugars, syrups, anything really. Just how do you make that general profile and how do you make it well balanced so that you're not tasting like sharp alcohol? Yeah. Right? Like a smooth feel to the tongue. So,
first of all, you make your drinks very dangerous because you don't taste any alcohol.
Oh,
you get to slamming your drinks back like, hold on.
Yeah, and that is a thing too. Right? And so, unfortunately, some people do look for that. Right? So if I'm bartending or I'm working at an event, people look for the note of alcohol to be within their drink to perceive that you are getting your money's worth, per se, right? Like I wanted a heavy, strong drink.
It's not watered down.
Right, and like this would have been one drink, right? It would have filled a small glass and it would have been 2 ounces, right? Like that's a heavy pour. That's So, but you don't taste it as much, right? Because there's balance in the drink, right? And so there's pros and cons, right? Especially if you're making it at home, you put it in a pitcher, 10 minutes later, your pitcher's gone and you're gone and you're struggling figuring out like what happened. You were out grilling, but you didn't do anything. Really, you were just out drinking by yourself.
Exactly.
And that's fine too, So, as it goes.
Good times.
Yeah. Can you tell I'm speaking from experience?
It sounds like it, man. It sounds like it.
I will feel a little bit more of it. Actually, I'll try to compare this. So, I see you have your Sazerac. Are you a big Sazerac fan?
When it comes to rye, Sazerac is my go-to for rye.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can do a lot of different things with it. It's well balanced. You can mix it with a lot of different different drinks and cocktails. So that's my go-to rye. Wheated bourbon, Weller. My go-to.
What is your thought on the Antique 107? Do you like those?
I like the Antique 107 when I can find them.
Sure.
They're hard to find. But this now has just been on the shelves everywhere.
Yeah.
$25 or, under $30 you'll find that.
Yep.
Can't beat it.
Yeah. And I think there's a big push towards removing allocation in some distilleries, right? So
Good.
I think we're going to see a lot more of availability in some of these.
So hopefully we'll start seeing more of the 107s and the foolproofs and some of that good stuff.
I'll remember next time to bring some because I have some at home that are just sitting there.
I know you got some good stuff in
We gotta put it to use
in the archives. I know you got a whole bunch of good stuff there. I'll be trying to get this dude to sell me some stuff. I'm trying to barter with him. Hey man, sell me something. Trade something. Do something.
Maybe we bring in.
He was like, man, I want to drink it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's drink
bring
it
to a share.
Yeah.
Right? I think some of these are, as they are harder to find. That's what I think is cool about bottle shares is that you can try things that everyone has, maybe finds cool. Maybe you don't find it cool and you just find it an interesting whiskey, right? A Doritos whiskey. Those are really odd, weird flavors, right? But they're very interesting. Things you might want to try once in a lifetime, but that's once.
Yeah.
So same with allocation. We'll find some whiskeys out there that are harder to find and hopefully a bottle share is a good place to bring some of that.
Yeah, like last week I think we had we had the toasted Blue Note. Very interesting on the palate. I wouldn't say it was one of my favorites.
Sure. Yeah.
But I respect what they were doing with it,
Yeah.
And the flavor profile they were looking for just wasn't what I would think about when I get a toasted, bourbon or whiskey.
Yeah. And that's okay too, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
The whole point is to just try things, share,
yes,
collaborate and dialogue, right?
There you go.
That's
talk about it, and that's the thing about the cigar culture too, as well. Same thing with cigars. We smoke them, talk about the flavor profile, the notes we get, and it ain't about what we like. It's about what you like and what you like. So you gotta make sure you enjoying that smoke you like. You got it, man.
I've
You
been trying
ready?
to practice. I got to think about where the cameras. Yeah.
He was practicing. That's what's up.
You got to take your lead. Which one goes first?
Man. So we chilling, we vibing here at Sherri's Executive Lounge. Y'all just got a little bit of education on whiskey wisdom. Man, Sherri's been doing big things. You don't know, they just had the Cigar Fest a couple weeks ago. Huge success. Boxing under the bridge. You were there.
That's right. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your experience there this time for the second go round.
It's been great. So they do some wonderful stuff there. Large number of folks come in and certainly even when it's rain or shine, people show up. Very muggy out, people still showed up. Yeah. So definitely a place you want to hang out. Especially for the weekend. Feel free to show up. I think it's once a year, right?
Yeah.
So maybe not till next year. A lot of people on Saturday, of course.
For the boxing, oh yeah.
A lot of people for the boxing.
Let's run a little recap of that.
Yeah.
So we can show the people who weren't there what you missed and why you need to make sure that you don't miss the next one. Because this is an annual thing. It's the Culture Fest. Boxing under the bridge. We got Sherri's. We got Leo Moreno with Leo Boxing. And we had so many food trucks and vendors out there. So many cigar vendors, Badass, Umami, Espinosa, Perdomo. Oh, hold on. And one of my favorite companies that was out there, it was called These Nuts.
Oh yeah, I got some. I got some nuts from them. Yeah.
Were you nuts about these nuts?
Yeah, they were delicious. If I say so myself,
Hey, those are the only nuts I will ever say were delicious. They were some delicious nuts, and they had all kind of flavors too, man.
Yeah. They got
Let's
me.
go ahead and run that real quick. When you ready? Let's go. Yo, how's it going, my cigar aficionados? We are out here for day 2 of the Sherri's Classic Culture Festival. You see it behind me, y'all. It's a whole vibe. We are under the bridge. It's gonna big boxing tonight. Let's turn this camera around. See, we got wow, cigars in the building. We got your bean with a mommy cigars in the building. There's your host, Sherri Executive Lounge. Badass. We're working on the retake. It's the retake. What up, Josh? Espinosa is in the building. Come see them, dog. They got deals and specials. Yeah. You set up now, you ready? That's what's up, man. How you doing, my dude? Afficionado and Fuego, baptized in fire. They in the building. Badass with the badass cigar cases. Pop it open. They glow on you. That Major Pack green. All these accessories go inside. Look at that. Look at that. They raffling one of these away too, right? It's a raffle, y'all. Get you one. Yeah. My guy Phil with Command Cigars. What's up with it, bro? You see him? Come out here and check him out, y'all.
Put some smoke in the air, lounging in my leather chair. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Hey, put some smoke in the air. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air, lounging, feeling like a player. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Hey, put some smoke in the air. I'm on this Maduro, if you know me, that's my favorite. Cut it thin, dry pull, inhale the flavor. Sipping on some Weller, feeling real stellar. I don't need a beat, I can rock this a cappella. This is
all right. What we have here is a mixture of 5 flavors, gourmet pecans. Once you try them, they do not disappoint.
They don't.
And they all have their own flavor. So come on down and try some of Chef D's nuts.
Say it again. These nuts. I love it, I love it. Thank you. There's the chef right there. I love it.
Put some smoke in the air, lounging in my leather chair. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Hey, put some smoke in the air. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air, lounging, feeling like a player. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Hey, put some smoke in the air.
Distinguished Beards.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing
Tell
pretty
me about
good.
your company, man.
All right. Well, we got all the beard product that a beard person would need. You know, it covers everything. We got beard oil and beard balm. These are my staples. These are my usual go-to every day. Put in the beard oil every morning, then put on the beard balm to get it all shaped up, ready to go. Then over here we got our beard butter. So the beard butter is kind of like a mix between the two. It'll last in the beard a little bit longer than the beard oil, but this won't give you that hold like you typically will with the beard balm. We got our beard wash over here. Everyone needs to get a little bit of beard wash in there at least once or twice a week to get that cleaned. And then I'm really excited. This is one of our newest products. This is our beard hydrating cream. It's like a lotion for your beard and face, all this stuff. Makes your beard super soft, smooth, and it keeps everything nice and like
And smells
from being
good,
dry.
too.
Yeah,
It smells good too.
yeah.
Right?
We got all the best scents here. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fire, man. Appreciate you, man. What's your name again?
Nathan.
Nathan, nice to meet you, Nathan.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Hey man, y'all make sure y'all get out here and check out Nathan. We're gonna be
Appreciate
out
you.
here up under the bridge till about 10 o'clock tonight. You can get you some smell goods and some stuff for your beard, man. Get your stuff together so you can be nice and
We'll
fluffy.
get you taken care of.
Oh yeah. Thanks, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Put some smoke in the air, lounging in my leather chair. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Hey, put some smoke in the air. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air, lounging, feeling like a player. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Yeah, Put some smoke in the air. Hey, put some smoke in the air. I'm on this Maduro, if you know me, that's my favorite. Cut it thin, drop pull, inhale the flavor. Sipping on some Weller, feeling real stellar. I don't need a beat, I can rock this acapella. This is well aged, baby, straight up out the cellar. Only allocated, you gotta be dedicated. 19.
That Bulleit.
And we are
pretty solid drink.
back. That was the Sherri's Culture Festival boxing up under the bridge. We got John Hypocrisy in the building. What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
What's going on, world?
How y'all doing out there?
What's going?
I snuck in. I'm sneaking out.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. Good to see you, brother.
What's up?
Man, so that was the vibe up under the bridge, man. We was kicking it. That was a good time.
Yep.
Had a lot of fun. And my guy Jason, he's not here right now. He is off in active duty. But we got this video from him showing what's going on where they at, man. They got some bad weather. Let's tap in real quick. They in the bunker, man. Look at them. Tornado Alley. Praying for the guys' safety down there, man. Praying for your safe return back home, bro. See you when you get back.
Sure.
You know, God got you. We're going to be all right. We're going to make it through that tornado or whatever's going on down there.
Yep.
So, salute to the active duty military service members out there and all service members, all veterans. And thank y'all for y'all service and what y'all do for this country. Man, it takes a lot of backbone to to put yourself in a position to serve like that.
Yeah.
And to do it with, you know, selflessly.
Yep.
Really appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all, all the veterans out there. Cheers to them. As we are chilling here in Sherri's Executive Lounge, which is a veteran-owned lounge, my guy, Jason, just sent us that update from where he's at. Get back home, man. Get back home.
Yeah, we'll have a drink ready for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Drink. Of course you got smokes ready. You own the humidors. So.
You have a smoke for you, but
we got some drinks for you when you come back, brother. Safe travels, man. Man, let me talk about this tabernacle real quick. Pull this up one more time so they can see what I've been smoking on. And this is what you smoking Wednesday. The Foundation Cigar Company, the Tabernacle Havana Seed Connecticut 142. You see the wrapper, Havana Seed, sun-grown Habano. Binder is San Andres, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Honduran. Taste on the palate, dark cocoa, cinnamon, clove, almond, cashew, and a little bit of pepper. I would say white pepper. On this second third of this stick, and I'm just kind of upset you ain't.
I know I should have done it.
You just grabbed one, but you had a busy day today. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna forgive you this time.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah.
It's mandatory next time. I'm gonna have it lit for you and just smoking.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll just run in here and start.
There you go.
Go.
But man, getting down to this, second third of this stick, I'm really enjoying it. No construction issues. If you don't know, this stick comes from the AJ Fernandez factory. I want to say the guy who makes the master blender of this stick, he had his own thought process. And he was like, okay, I'm down here in the AJ Fernandez factory, but I'm going to use my own palette to come up with my own profile for a cigar I really love, using some of these exclusive tobaccos they have down here. So this is like a boutique cigar. You know, very small batch. They're not made in big quantities.
Yeah.
And I can see why. To make it almost kind of reminds me of a Liga.
I should have lit one up.
I'm telling you, brother, you should have lit one up. Definitely a good smoke. While I'm sitting here at Sherri's enjoying the beverage you made, that Kentucky Mule. Pull that up one more time. For everybody who don't know, the Kentucky Mule is a remarkably refreshing beverage. No, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I said Kentucky Mule.
I wasn't gonna say anything,
but I meant Kentucky Made.
They're close. They're really close.
They are close. But the Kentucky Made is a remarkably refreshing bourbon based riff on the classic sour. It combines the rich sweet notes of bourbon with that lime, that cucumber, and that muddled mint. And the combination of how you put this together, man, this is like my drink of the summer. I'm gonna be looking for this everywhere I go.
There you go.
If you got this at your bar, Go ahead and pour me up one, because I'm coming to get it.
There you go. Make sure it's fresh.
It's got to be fresh. Caleb said it's got to be fresh. No.
Yep.
It's got to be fresh. Fresh lemon juice. Fresh cucumber. Fresh mint. And the simple syrup. You make your own simple syrup, huh?
Yeah.
So, man, this has been a great What You Smoking Wednesday. Say what? This dude right here, yeah, this dude's phenomenal. You don't know, this is the rebel, what is it called?
The rebel executive.
Rebel executive, there we go.
That drink will sneak up on you, let me tell you.
It does, it really does. As you can see, it's gonna snuck up on me. Man, we're gonna be serving these all summer long. That's the drink of the summer. Matter of fact, we got to put a twist on it and call it the Kansas made. Got to figure out, or the Kansas City made, you know, something like that. Kansas City made.
There you go.
We're gonna figure out a little twist on it. That's coming to you real soon. But I'd like to thank y'all for rocking with us on this What You Smoking Wednesday. And we've had a great time here at Sherri's Executive Lounge. The homie Chris Cnote Nickens has been vibing with us. You know, he's on that saxophone doing this thing. The homie Caleb came in here and put the whip on the drink. The mixologist in the building. This your big homie Kyrie, man. This is What You Smoking Wednesday, Blunts and Bourbon. And we are out. Peace. Hey, run a commercial, man. We ran a commercial all day. We gotta get paid. Run a commercial.
I'm a different type of athlete. I believe being in tune with the mind, body, and spirit is major. According to science, cannabis provides significant benefits to athletes in both performance and recovery. Why wouldn't I? Studies have shown training with marijuana increases focus and motivation in the gym. Wouldn't I? Others show how cannabis delivers a mental boost for athletes. Why wouldn't I? So when it comes to my choice of cannabis culture products, it's always major. Only Major Pack. Kansas City's first cannabis culture company. Rather pre-workout for motivation or post-workout for recovery. It's a major difference at Major Pack. Shop Major Pack products at majorpack.com.
Some smoke in the air, lounging in my leather chair. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Hey, put some smoke in the air. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air, lounging, feeling like a player. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Hey, put some smoke in the air. I'm on this Maduro, if you know me, that's my favorite. Cut it thin, dry pull, inhale the flavor. Sipping on some Weller, feeling real stellar. I don't need a beat, I can rock this a cappella. This is well aged, baby, straight up out the cellar. Only allocated, you gotta be dedicated. 1926 Padron, highly rated. Humidor's full, the temperature's regulated. Grown smoke business, if you know, you know. Kings in mind. air, lounging in my leather chair. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Hey, put some smoke in the air. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Put some smoke in the air, lounging, feeling like a player. I just wanna see big clouds everywhere. Yeah, put some smoke in the air. Hey, put some smoke in the air. I'm on this Maduro, if you know me, that's my favorite. Cut it thin, dry pull, inhale the flavor. Sipping on some Weller, feeling real stellar. I don't need a beat, I can rock this a cappella. This is well aged, baby, straight up out the cellar. Only allocated.